There's the main fire station here at Decker, and then there's also a supportive fire station that is in the center of Marysville across from Partners Park and the library. We also have supportive fire stations in Allen Center that is over by the Allen Center Park and Playground. They have a life flight service, so if you ever want to go see a helicopter take off and play at the playground, make sure you visit Allen Center Township Fire Station. We also have Jerome Township Fire Station and maybe others around our county. We have wonderful firefighters and emergency service personnel taking care of everyone in Marysville and surrounding.
Keep listening and you'll learn more about fire safety from our local firefighters.
Oh, hey guys, didn't know you were here already. Well, I heard you guys wanted to come by our Marysville fire station and see what things were like to be a firefighter here in Marysville. Now that you're back at school, I imagine you've noticed things are a little bit different this year. A little bit different world we're living in. Well, it's no different here at the fire station, so unfortunately we can't have any friends or guests come see us. But what we can do is show you around our fire station through this fun video. And along the way, I think we're going to learn a couple things about fire safety as well. So what do you say you follow me along this way? So this is one of our fire trucks I just got out of. We use this for all types of different emergencies. You name it, we'll take this along. And to be able to use all the fire equipment on here, we spend lots of time training, learning, and practicing so that we can help you the best that we can. But you know who the most important person is on a fire scene and can help things go a little bit better, and that's yourselves. So we're going to talk a little bit about fire safety in your home. If there's a fire in your house, you guys are all loaded up by now. You know what to do, right? You get out and you stay out. Well, I like to say fire safety is easy as 3, 2, 1. You hear 3 beeps from your smoke detector. You should know 2 ways out of your house and go to your one safe meeting place. Now, sometimes you're not able to get out of the house, even though you know 2 good ways out. Well, that's where firefighters like myself or my friend Brandon, who's going to be helping us out along today, can show us different ways to be safe. Say hi to Brandon.
Hi.
As we keep coming here, you guys are going to see lots of different sizes of trucks and shapes of trucks, and these are all the different things that we use here to help protect everyone from any dangerous hazards or emergencies that we may have. Now let's talk about that 3, 2, 1 a little bit more. Everyone should have a smoke detector in their house, and it gives 3 loud beeps. If you hear 3 loud beeps, you need to know 2 ways out. It can be out of a bedroom window, it can be out your front door, or it can be out a back door. It's up to you to decide what your 2 ways out are. But you also need to have one safe meeting place. And that's something that you should share with your mom and dad. Ask your mom and dad tonight what your safe meeting place is. Now, when you got to school this year, I'll bet some of you did a fire drill, didn't you? Well, doing home fire drills is just as important as doing a school fire drill. So that's some homework that you get to give to mom and dad. It's a lot of fun giving mom and dad homework sometimes. Now, over here, you might see another truck. Great big truck. We call this our ladder truck. We use this to go up high in the sky. Sometimes if you don't have 2 ways out of your house, we use this to help get you out of a bedroom window. Now, not all emergencies are just fire emergencies. Sometimes people have medical emergencies. Did you know that the fire department also comes if you have a medical emergency in your house? This is one of our special trucks we use. It's called an ambulance. Some people call it a medic. But either way, this is what helps people that get sick or hurt. So why don't you come take a look inside with me. So this is kind of like a little hospital bed on wheels. Now it would be normal to be nervous and even scared if you're back here with us. But there are firefighters like firefighter Brandon that have studied a long, long time, and they'll make sure that everything is fine back here, and their goal is to make you better. Now I showed you guys those really cool fire trucks and this pretty awesome ambulance. How do they get to your house? Now I'll bet you can all shout so loud that your next door neighbors in the other classroom hear you say this magic number. What is it? Oh, that's right. It is 911. Now everyone knows 911 is for emergencies, right? But what's a real emergency? Now sometimes your neighbor may fall and not be able to get up. Is that an emergency? I think that's a pretty easy emergency. We would call 911 for that. What if there was a house fire? That's also an emergency. Maybe there's a stranger trying to get in your house and you don't know who that is. You would also call 911 for that. But things you don't call 911 for is if you're not able to find your favorite toy. That's just silly. That's what little kids do. You guys are smart enough for that. But we only call 911 for real emergencies. Now that we've talked about some of the stuff in the ambulance and some of the stuff in the fire trucks, this is the fire station side of our building. But have you ever heard of a fire station called a firehouse? Well, we call this a firehouse. And I'd like to show you guys right now why we call it a firehouse. When we come to work, we come for a whole day. We got here this morning, but we don't get to go home to our own homes until tomorrow morning. So we live here. That means we cook, we clean, we do all of our own grocery shopping. So we call it a house. So on this side of the building through this door, we call it our firehouse. And when we're here, we live together, we eat together, we do everything together. We have our own computer room right there. We have to write everything down. We kind of study in here. We have lots of computers. It's like a little miniature library. No one's in here right now, but normally we have to keep it nice and quiet. You guys get library time at school? I'll bet you do. So down this way is our kitchen. And when we come to work, we have to do all of our own cooking, and we have all of our meals together like a big family right around this table. So that's where we eat all of our meals. And you'll notice we have 3 refrigerators over here, and we have 3 cupboards over there. That's because we have 3 different fire crews that work here at any given time. And you never know what's going to happen at this fire station. There's always things happening. Oh, hey Mike. How's it going? Pond cleaning day again? Like I said, we've all got to pitch in with whatever comes up. So you never know what's going to happen. But this is a firehouse. I'll bet you have a TV and some places to relax when you're at home. So do we. We have a nice TV room that we can watch our favorite football team play, where we can sit in there and have a nice quiet time and relax. But when we're here, we have to do our own laundry. We have to help clean floors. We have to do lots of stuff. But one of the most important things we got to do when there's time is we have to stay physically fit. We have to lift weights, and we have to be nice and strong. Because depending on what the emergency is, you never know what's going to happen. So in here, I want to show you our nice, awesome weight room that we have. We're always in here working out whenever we can to try to stay fit. Oop, looks like Sparky's getting a jump on it. That is strong work, Sparky. Nice. I'll be in a little bit. But I haven't shown you a bedroom yet. You never know what a bedroom's going to look like. So we each have our own bedroom as well. Now you guys don't normally get to see this, but this is the VIP tour today. So usually we keep this very private. But this is where our bunks are. This is where we sleep at night. We have our own beds, kind of like the 7 doors back there. Everybody's got their own little bed. We have our own bathrooms that we have to clean that, oh boy, sometimes, Another 2319, Tim? Oh. Well, like I said, we have to clean up after ourselves here, so you never know what's happening. But this is our bunk room where we sleep, so it's a lot of fun in here. I went through here, and we're gonna end up right back where we started. It's kind of neat. Now that was our bunk room, and in the middle of the night, we may have an emergency. So if we have an emergency, we have to run out to the bay as fast as we can and get on this fire truck. So they put this extra passageway through. Now this is called our gear room. This is a very special room. This holds all the firefighters' special fire gear. This is the gear that keeps us safe when we're trying to help you. So this is a very, very special room. And then on the other side of this door, who can guess what's over here? Anybody? Is it the kitchen, more bathrooms, or if you guessed fire trucks again, you were right. Now, is fire hot or cold? That's right, it is hot. So heat goes up. So there's nasty fire and smoke way up high in a house fire. So the safest place for you to be is down low at the floor. So if we want you to go outside your house to safety, we need you to get low and go. Now when you get low and go close to that carpet, and if you have to crawl, that's okay. But we want you to get out and stay out. Now sometimes in an emergency they can be scary. Everybody gets a little nervous sometimes, especially when you're in a dangerous situation. But you know what? You're not in trouble. It's not your fault. And you have some friends that are going to come and help you out. And some of those friends that are going to come help you are my friend back here, Firefighter Brandon, and I'm Firefighter Steve. We will never be mad at you on an emergency. We want to help you out. But you want to hear something kind of silly? Every once in a while, small kids in an emergency get scared. And that's okay. But the silly thing is they actually hide from a firefighter. That seems silly, right? Somebody wants to come and help you, you shouldn't hide from them. Now everybody see Firefighter Brandon over here, right? He looks like a pretty nice guy. Now he's staying 6 feet away from me because we don't want to get sick, and he's keeping his mask on, but it's okay. He's going to take it off now because I'm going to step this way a little bit. So Brandon is dressed in his regular gear. But is that what he's going to wear when he comes to help you in an emergency? No, he's going to put on all kind of stuff, isn't he? So he's got all of his special fire gear laid out on the floor in front of him. Now he put those pants and boots on pretty fast, didn't he? Do you guys get dressed like that for school at home? Probably not. Now as he's putting all of his stuff on, I want you to think about this. You guys are pretty smart, and you already said that fire is hot. So Brandon doesn't want to have any of his skin showing when he goes into an emergency scene. Because if he has any skin showing, his skin could get burned. So we want to have him all covered up. Now, does everybody remember what Brandon looked like before? Pretty nice smile. See, look at him. Nice guy, right? He's everybody's friend. But does he look different? He looks a whole lot different, doesn't he? Whoa, that was a weird noise. That was kind of different. Is it scary yet? That was a weird noise. I don't think it was scary though. But that is Brandon's special backpack that he wears. And that backpack is what he wears in a fire so he can breathe the air. See that? He wears it like a school backpack. And it makes lots of funny noises. So does he have any skin showing yet? He's missed a couple things. What about those hands? Oh, he almost forgot his gloves, didn't he? No, he put that very special helmet on his head that protects him in case anything falls on it. No, he's almost there. He looks a lot different, doesn't he? I don't see any skin. Does he have any skin on? Any skin showing? I don't see any. There's that special backpack. I think he's ready. Is he ready to come into the emergency and help us? I think so. But now he has to make a very funny noise. He's going to put on his special air and breathe it. Listen very carefully. Does that sound different? That sounds very different. Is it scary? I don't think it's scary. He sounds like someone's coming to help. Now, if you were ever in an emergency and it was really smoky and hot, and you heard that noise, should you hide from it? Definitely don't hide from it. You would say, "Hey, Brandon, I'm over here. Brandon, help me." So now he knows where I am. Now, do you think that's still the same guy in there? Did he turn into something different? What do you say we find out? I'll bet you, raise your hand if you think that that's still Brandon in there. Is this still Brandon? Let's say we find out, okay? All right, Brandon, if that's still Brandon. Well, that was a weird noise. That was a special backpack. Sometimes it makes those funny noises like that. Let's see if it's still him. What do you think? Brandon, is that you?
Still me.
Hey, look at that. It's our friend Brandon. Lots of weird noises, huh? Now, with all those funny noises, and maybe it's dark and lots of bright lights, you can see how someone might get a little nervous. But never, ever, ever hide from the firefighter, because he's your friend and he's there to help. Because remember, we don't hide, we go outside. And sometimes if we have to go outside, we have to get low and go. Now, to finish up today, we want to show you a little plan. I'm going to give you guys some homework. Do you guys like homework? Oh, neither do I. But guess what? This is homework you get to work with your mom and dad on. It's called a fire safety plan. Now, when you guys come to school, you do fire drills. When the alarm goes off, your teacher tells you where to line up and you go outside. Well, we're going to have you practice a fire drill for your house. So come on and take a look with me. And we'll look at a pretend fire drill. Now, this is a pretend house. Somebody's house might look like this. It might be a little bit different or might be the same. But you see the line here? That's a way outside. They went out that window and they went out to a safe meeting place. But what if that window was blocked? They have another way out with the red line and it goes to the same meeting place. So you should always know two ways out and have one safe meeting place out front of your house. So always remember that. So to finish up, remember, firefighters are our friends. We're never going to be mad at you, even in an emergency. So don't hide, go outside and get low and go to your one safe meeting place. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the little show that Brandon helped us out with. Let's all say bye-bye to Brandon. Say thank you, Brandon.
See ya. See you soon.
And hopefully when everything changes and gets a little bit better, we'll be able to come visit you in school, or even better, you can come visit us here at the fire station. So we're back where we started. And before we say goodbye, just want to hit you up again and say, remember, fire safety is as easy as 3, 2, 1. Hear the 3 beeps, know 2 ways out, and go to your one safe meeting place. So when things get better, hopefully we'll get to come and visit you guys in the schools, or maybe someday you guys will be able to come visit us here at the fire station. But until then, I want you guys to stay safe and be extra good at home and even better at school. Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us on our trip to the fire station.